Just been seeing on Facebook this morning, people don't know how to change the old clocks. Which is amazing, because digitachos have been around for about 20 years, no, not 20 years, 11 years now. So, it's easy enough. Print out entry into the vehicle. Keep going down, local time. 1627, 1657, 1727. Okay, entry stored. Get out of the menu, 1727, and then a little black dot there, just to let you know that the time being displayed is not UTC, but we are now displaying the same time. Good, let's begin. Hello and welcome. Easy as that. That's how you change your clock. I still don't understand that after 11 years we're coming up to that digitachos have been around. So that's at least 22 times now that you needed to have changed the clock. I still don't know how people can't do it. It's very simple. As you just saw then, takes literally seconds. Couple of options in the menu and that's it. Job done. However, summer has now arrived. The sun is hanging very nicely in the sky. Clocks just went forward yesterday, so it's now British summertime. So yes, the old evenings are going to be much lighter now. And what is it now? Last week for me now on the trucks. After this, that's it. All done for the summer. Nights no more. On to days, on to buses, on to new and exciting things. Yes. That Mini's doors are completely smashed in at the back, so who knows what the hell you've been doing to do that. But anyway, yes, curtain siders is what I'm doing for today. Just off onto my first job. Got two to do today. First one's nice and simple. You should recognise where it is. Going to collect tyres is what I'm doing first. Let's talk about the trailer. It's curtain sider. I've never had a trailer like this one before. I can only describe it as being a European spec trailer. I've no idea if that's what it is or not, because this trailer, unlike every other one I've ever pulled, it has a couple of ratchet straps that run down the length of the trailer. So they hook to the front of the trailer and then they hook to the back and then run down the entire length of the side. They don't hook vertically, they hook front to back. So they run the length of the trailer. Now normally with UK trailers you don't have anything like that. Normally you'd have nothing, it'd just be the curtains and then maybe one or two sort of upright supports to hold the roof up. These particular trailers only have one. Quickly sneak through. It was on yellow, it's fine. Yeah, normally only have one or two uprights. These ones only have one. And then if you wanted to secure the load, you'd physically strap the load to the floor, which 99% of the time you don't bother doing, because it doesn't need it, it'll just sit there quite happily on its own. There's one or two loads I've pulled for this lot where you have to strap them down. Engines are quite heavy, so you have to strap those down because the curtains wouldn't be able to hold them, but nearly everything else is light enough that the curtains can hold it if it does shift about, so you don't normally bother. So it's nice and easy in this country. Europe is a very different matter. They have this really, I think, stupid rule where you have to have cross supports running the length of the trailer. Normally those are planks of wood, which are flimsy and they bend and stand absolutely no hope of holding the load in were you to crash or roll over, so they're there as a token gesture and nothing more. Companies who buy slightly higher spec trailers get metal ones, which are better, I think, and then to keep those cross beams to a reasonable length, you then usually have about 3 uprights that you have to put in place and move about, and then there'll be 2 or 3 cross slats per section, so well, they're 3 uprights, 1, 2, so 3 or 4 sections where you have to pull all these slats out and then move all the things around, and just to get to a point of being ready to unload takes you a good 10-15 minutes. It takes forever with those European trailers. I used them in S&K. They were absolute pain in the backside and I hated them. But yeah, that's the rules in Europe. You need these cross slat things to support your load. Now if these trailers are good enough to satisfy that rule, that is much easier, much better. It's simply open the curtain, release the ratchet straps, and then that's the entire length of the trailer free. And then you only have the 1 or 2 supports to move out the way, easy. You could do it in about 5, 6, 7 minutes. And you're all done and good. Lovely. But yes, hopefully, once we get nearer the thing and I open up the curtains, you can see what I mean with the old ratchet straps. Imminently about to arrive at my first job, and do you recognise it? As you should do, although I'm approaching it from a slightly different angle at the moment. But once I turn this corner, you should recognise it. Especially if you've been watching videos from the last few months. Now it should look recognisable, although it's daytime now. Anything? The yard over here. Whose trailer's that? Anything over this side? Look, another gate here. See whose trailer's on the bay over here. Oh look, whose trailer's that over there on that bay? But we don't want either of those, we want down this way. So overshoot the corner to make sure we clear him, so we don't want the rear end to swing round and hit him, because that involves filling out unnecessary paperwork. This place right in front of us is what we want. Take the old seatbelt off, hazards on, window open. Because we're loading off of the old curtain siders, we want to park next to the first door. Into reverse. Nice simple one this. straighten her up. And that'll do about there. There we go, all done. Curtains done up, everything's looking good. Now, time to head back to our delivery point and then collect some empties as well. Back to the depot, swap trucks for our new job. When you're going to finally level out suspension, come on. Yeah, annoyingly about this place is when you get a new job, it's not just a simple case of dropping the trailer, picking up a new one. You've got to swap the entire truck. So that means getting all your stuff together, getting it out the truck, putting it in the new one, unpacking everything. So that's the most annoying bit about this job. Especially if you have something like 3 jobs in one day. You've got to keep getting in and out and in and out and in and out. Packing everything up, getting everything out. And it's incredibly annoying. And, but oh well. That's yeah, what you got to do at this job. Yeah, drop this off. New truck up to Redditch. Drop off empties there, pick up a load. Oh dear. And then down to the delivery and done. Strike up the music. Montage time. That's me on site, parked up in the bay, curtains open, forklift driver's now just unloading. Once he's done and reloaded me with empties, off we go to the depot and get our other truck. So this is the new truck, new trailer, new job. I think everything's migrated over. Don't think I've left anything behind. And now everything is good. To the motorway and off up to Redditch. Oh yay! The motorway shut. Oh well, to the back roads we go. We have arrived 5 minutes ahead of schedule, despite the old diversion, and probably go back that way because I have gone back via the motorway past a few times and I have found it to have been a varying success, so I might just go back that way. I've kept forgetting partly as well, but that way is much quicker. And this is us here. That chair is empty. So I do believe from what I've been told, I need to reverse along here. Nicely ahead of schedule there. I wasn't due out of here until 1:45 in the morning, and it's only 5 to midnight at the minute. So we're nicely well up. And away we go. booking at the porter cabin. It's getting late. Although I arrived an hour early and they told me to wait outside for a bit. I'm now inside, but there's a truck on the bay that I want, so now I'm still waiting. Well, I've got another half an hour yet before I was supposed to arrive, but other than that, everything else has gone pretty well. So just sitting here waiting for this bay to empty whenever it does. I'll get on the bay, open up the curtains, unload, reload, and then that'll be my day done. Well, eventually that is it. It took some time there. And not only is that it for today, that is it. Last trucking video for the next few months. I am off now to Amsterdam, join up with the old bus lot, go and start my training, and hopefully there will be something to follow on next week. If not, links below in the description, as always, if I remember, that is. Instagram, Facebook, Spotwalla, they should hopefully be busy working themselves if I can't get round to making a video. And that is about it, I think. So until next time, see you then.